Hey, hey, AunTeaFee about them facts. Hey, tea sippers. Nothing but the facts. I wish I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna leave that alone. Baby, them folks better stop playing with me. I ain't never been one to play with like that. I joke and laugh and giggle, know how to have a good time, but don't come for me. Especially if I didn't send for you. But that's okay. Okay. So listen, y'all know when AunTeaFee get around a lot of people, I don't know why. It's like when I travel, or if I'm around a whole bunch of people, I feel like I done got a little sick. So, I feel a little stuffy today. I don't know if that's in my mind or my head, but I feel a little stuffy. But anyway, I had to get up. So my right mind when I woke up this morning was to talk about what I'm going to talk about now, which is, where is CJ Davis? Well, baby, them Memphians, they're still in Memphis, and the ones who done moved on to other places, some in hiding, some in residence. When I tell you, baby, they can go MIA on you, baby. Listen, when they get hot, they get out. They will go MIA on you. They be like, oh, no, you not going to say, no, you go say something, no. So, she knows she behind the scenes letting go, folks. She knew her office was already dirty. But you played with the dirty laundry. You refused to clean it because you wanted to look good. See? So you wanted to sit back and be the face of the Cordova forest. When they have something, you have a press conference. And you'll go sit before them and have an intelligent conversation and convince them that you are it and that you are working for change, and then your gun gets stolen in the same area that you was trying to pop your collar like you was some big time. Oh, okay. Yeah, and all along your department is filthy dirty. So there is no way that you can be in a pile of dirty, funky clothes and don't think that your ass ain't dirty too. Okay. That's just keeping it real. So I'm waiting for you to go on and publicly announce all these other folks that you don't let go, especially that Lieutenant Smith, who been dirty 9 times out of 10 was decertified in another county 3 hours away, and they hired him over there because he was on the scene of Tyrese, and they saying he was at the scene of ADOLPH. And it was funny because now that we putting all these pieces together, it took a long time for the police and them to arrive at ADOLPH. So that they let him bleed out. Yeah. And he's a Smith, which is Cornelius, a Smith. Justin, one of the Scorpion, is a Smith. And the one of the other people that Grove Hero called and named is a Smith. So I'm beginning to believe that with the lieutenant standing there, not moving swiftly, not trying to render aid, and got there and realized that no, man, that ain't who we looking for. That ain't who the hit was supposed to be. So wasn't nothing he can do but be slow and telling people to go on and he okay, we got it from here, do everything hoping that man will go on and die right then. That's that dirty lieutenant that you don't let go behind the scenes. But my thing with that is why Cornelius ass getting fat and eating what they say they saw some Burger King remnants of Burger King bag and fries, 2 all beef specials. Oh, that's McDonald's. What is Burger King? You can have it your way. Yeah, fries and a milkshake. Was you trying to make it? They trying to get coffee off the case, and are y'all behind the scenes trying to make the witness go away? I do believe. So because if the witness go away, see, then that means that the Smith, maybe the family member, can get off on a lesser charge. Meaning he would have gotten away with killing Dolph and not having to spend the rest of his life in jail. And then they can stop paying for that high-priced ass attorney while his ass in there getting fat and rolling around. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. So now the chief don't want to say nothing. Because she's going to say, well, I had these people in positions that they wasn't doing their job. And then this mayor sitting up here, everybody trusting everybody to do their job. But the truth to the matter is, her job is to allow this crooked, dirty copping to go on to make her look like she is the best chief ever. And she's going to save the day for Memphis. See? She wanted to sit back with her feet up and eat bonbons while these menace to society in Memphis kill each other. And then if they act too big of a fool, we'll beat their ass while they in jail and send them on to the hospital to die out. See, that's the type of chief that some of these bloggers is cheering behind. Yeah, I can't let that go, baby, because ooh. So there you have it. I will say this. I knew it had to be somebody in higher position that was letting Trula Mafia and them get out of jail before seeing the judge. It had to be somebody who okayed them to be passed through the system real quick and fast like. Get on out there. I need you out in them streets. But instead of getting caught. But I'm finna play this because her on the news and how she avoiding folk want answers and she can't answer and she don't want to, and the mayor trying to speak for her because when she go down and it come out that she didn't do her job, what they gonna mean for him? Let's go. Y'all, she hiding. She in her office getting her eyebrows done and putting her lashes on. She perfecting that baby because her eyebrows be beat. Yeah, but where she at? Yeah. So since that city council meeting, they kind of called her out on. I'm sure you can tell she didn't appreciate the brother coming at her that way. She looked at him like, you do know I know where you live. Kind of look. I'll send that unit to you. Kind of look. I'll let you see it. But she said, where the chief? Where you at? Where you at? Yes, ma'am. Yes, indeed. If this was Cordova, you would be out. Yeah. It was this brother, I think. Yeah, he called her out.
before cameras to discuss the state of her department.
So why she ain't told us who she done fired?
The investigation.
We have looked at up to 12 disciplinary.
It's the first time she went before cameras to discuss the state.
As we continue to interview other individuals, we're also identifying whether
they already gone. Hit the like button for me, please.
It was the first time she went before cameras to discuss the state of her department, and she dropped some new bombshells. The investigation into the Tyre Nichols beating death has now netted not 7, but 13 officers who are either now fired or still under investigation.
We have looked at up to 12 disciplinary actions so far. As we continue to interview other individuals, we're also identifying whether it's a direct or indirect correlation between this and other administrative violations.
So it's one of the criticisms I have for you and the mayor. Where's Waldo? Where y'all been? Look at him. Where you at? Where you been? Other than coming to these meetings, have you been present? What are you doing? You trying to fix things? Y'all still out sending folk to kill off folk? Y'all trying to get rid of witnesses? What y'all doing? Yeah. And she got that look on her face like, I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm gonna let you open your eyes and see what you look like. Same dumbfounded look like, how dare you ask me that? Are you coming for me? Really? You finna do this to me? Yeah. Where you been? Where you at? Yes, indeed, Auntie. Talk.
But for some, the question has become, where has the police director been?
One of the criticisms that I had for you as mayor was you all were quick on it. The public didn't hear from you, the public didn't see you. The city council meeting cannot be the only forum where people hear from the administration.
Absolutely. That's that disgusted look. Like, oh shit. Look, these motherfuckers didn't do what they were supposed to do. Look. Look. Yeah. And you, it's like, oh, I need for these black people. I need for her to do whatever she needs to do to get this. Look. Yeah. You.
The council meeting cannot be the only forum where people hear from the administration. Because we have no authority over any individual.
WREG has continuously asked for an interview with Chief Davis, and we are constantly told she is not doing interviews right now. One person
she looks sneaky.
Her boss, Mayor Jim Strickland. So you think she has been as transparent as she
Lies.
is?
Absolutely. Last time I was here, she was with me.
Lies.
But that was hours before the videos of Tyre Nichols' interaction with police were released more than 2 weeks ago. Video that has a country in disbelief. The police department still reeling as the number of officers entangled grows. But Mayor Strickland says his
so she's there for awards.
Well. Even as comparisons are made between the Scorpion unit she started in Memphis and one she was over for a short time in Atlanta. Red Dog was an anti-drug unit started in Atlanta to target drug dealers and street crime, but it was also plagued with accusations of violent tactics, beating down citizens.
Beating them down, baby.
Without asking questions. It was
She was okay with them beating the citizens down. A 90-something-year-old woman got killed because they busted in her door acting a fool and killed that lady. And it was the wrong house. Yeah.
Scorpion unit she started in Memphis and one she was over for a short time in Atlanta. Red Dog was an anti-drug unit started in Atlanta to target drug dealers and street crime, but it was also plagued with accusations of violent tactics, beating down citizens, and of attacking people without asking questions. It was disbanded in 2011. C.J. Davis was over Red Dog at one point in her career. But for many in Memphis, Red Dog didn't even come to light until the Scorpion Unit's downfall.
Absolutely.
Red Dog issue. Were you aware of that, and why was it not a problem for you?
At the time of hiring, no, I was not aware.
Well, why? Why?
Unit or anything like
It
that.
was it not on her record?
But the little bit I've looked into it, that was a completely different kind of special operation than this. The Scorpion is more like the Titan unit that's currently in Atlanta.
You lying.
And Titan is completely different than Red Dog. Every police department has specialized units, but they do things differently.
But where both units were alike, officers out of control and accused or actually charged with excessive force. And C.J. Davis had ties to both. In cases of the Scorpion, C.J. Davis had ties to both. In cases of the Scorpion Unit, WREG has been asking the police department for how many complaints have been made against officers in the unit. We were told we have to give specific names of officers.
How are they going to
Yet
know the
police
names?
have yet to tell us who actually works in the unit.
See the games they play?
Davis told City Council they do track excessive force within the special units.
And officers who have excessive use of force or other complaints, they've been moved out of those units. We have a list of officers that have been moved out of these specialized units because they just didn't fit the bill.
But it's information we haven't been able to get, even though the police director says they improved the process back in the fall.
We also changed our disciplinary process to capture all complaints in the Memphis Police Department. Prior to changing the disciplinary process, most internal affairs numbers or control numbers were issued by the Internal Services Bureau.
That guy who was attacked 2 weeks before, or a week before Tyrese was killed, that favored them, he notified Internal Affairs and still haven't heard from him.
Capture the least complaint to the most egregious complaints
Cardell,
in one depository through our ISB unit.
We asked the mayor about the complaint process.
You never heard anything about how many complaints they have.
He's not involved.
Should it be tracked, and should it stop with the director?
It's
knowing that information.
Reimagining policing, all that data is on that website.
Complaints that they've had,
He lying.
Investigations that they've
Against
had.
the Memphis Police Department is all on that website.
And Scorpion Unit as well.
Included in those data.
So were you aware that there have been complaints against the Scorpion Unit before all of this happened?
No.
Apparently, no one had told the mayor about any complaints, though he and the police director have touted the successes of the Scorpion Unit.
It's easy to talk about the numbers and the successes, but should failures and concerns and complaints be a part of that information? Because some city council members said they had never heard anything else other than the rollout.
All those complaints, every one of them is listed on the website.
Pull it up.
But you had never heard of any complaints?
No.
We hope to finally get that information on who filed complaints and which
Website.
But you had never heard of any complaints?
No.
We hope to finally get that information on who filed complaints and which officers were the subjects of them. And while we wait, Mayor Strickland is standing by the chief he brought in to make change.
You still have faith?
Because he don't want to have to deal with it.
Always.
She has led this department the whole way through this ordeal. She immediately acted upon an employment situation that the city has never acted this quickly on. Our police department is as transparent or more transparent than any police
Stop
department
lying.
in the country.
Okay.
Thompson?
What is this brother's position? He always stand behind her. He her backbone. I mean, what's his position? To stand behind the chief? What's your name? You need to be fighting crime. Watch, y'all.
acted upon an
He's
employment
shaking her
situation
hand,
that the city has
putting his
never
hand on the
acted
back.
this
What's his
quickly
job?
on an employment situation that the city has never acted this quickly on. Our police department is as transparent or more transparent than any police department in the country.
April Thompson
Also told the city council they will eventually release names of other officers once the investigation.
It's already been over a week.
Right now, they are working with the legal department to determine the best way to do that. The director has not held any media events. That as her department is embroiled in controversy on the shroud of silence surrounding Memphis's top cop and why her boss, the mayor, says he's not worried.
When Memphis Police Director C.J. Davis briefed the Memphis City Council last Tuesday, it was the first time she went before cameras to discuss the state of her department. And she dropped some new bombshells. The investigation into the Tyree Nichols beating death has now netted not 7, but 13 officers who are either now fired or still under investigation.
We have looked at up to
Lieutenant
12 disciplinary
Dwayne
actions
Maurice.
so far.
I'm sorry.
As we continue to interview other
Smith is one of
individuals,
them.
We're also identifying whether it's a direct or indirect correlation between this incident and other administrative violations. There is a direct or indirect correlation between this incident and other administrative violations.
But for some, the question has become, where has the police director been?
One of the criticisms that I had to you today was you all were way on. The public didn't hear from you, the public didn't see you. The city council meeting cannot be the only forum where people hear from the administration because we have no authority over any individual director.
W has continuously asked for an interview with Chief Davis. And
She ain't gonna do it.
Told she is not
She don't
doing
want to face
interviews
it
right now.
He hoping that she can hide more dirt. He hoping that she can get the dirt out, wash it out without having to put bleach in it, and people can smell that it's been bleached clean. See? And she worried that her name may come up. That either she ain't done her job or her job was to look over some things. Yes, indeed, honey. It's getting ugly. It's a dirty game. Being a dirty cop. Until next time. Ooh, babies. The people finna be in trouble. This Rico that's coming. I told y'all. That it was going to be one that blow your wig back. This is going to be one like never before. I told y'all that. Told y'all it was all full circle. I told y'all that. Told you it was a reason why they kept getting in and out of jail. Y'all ain't want to connect that dot. But I bet you connecting them now. Yes, indeed, auntie. Yes. The dot has been connected. Okay. So until next time, I'll be back. Peace. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Thanks, thanks. Yes.